FBI Director Chris Wray announced today that he will resign as head of the Bureau in January. The announcement comes a week after President-elect Trump said he plans to replace Wray with Kash Patel.
It should go without saying, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyways. This is not easy for me. I love this place. I love our mission, and I love our people. But my focus is, and always has been, on us and on doing what's right for the FBI.
So look, no big surprises there. It was really a matter of when. This week, Senator Chuck Grassley, Republican from Iowa and the incoming Senate Judiciary Chair, sent Director Chris Wray an 11-page letter, essentially a list of grievances he says he had with the Bureau, and specifically Wray's leadership. Mostly he complains about how the FBI handled the investigations into President Trump and Hillary Clinton, investigations that mostly predate Wray's tenure as director. Grassley also criticized the search at Mar-a-Lago, comparing it to how the feds handled the search of President Biden's home for classified documents. Of course, he conveniently leaves out that Biden cooperated and, in fact, alerted agents to the documents, whereas Trump actively refused to hand over the stuff the DOJ was asking for. But if you ask Senator Grassley, Trump, quote, apparently was cooperating with the investigation, notwithstanding liberal press reports he voluntarily turned over 15 boxes of documents months before the FBI's drastic escalation. Right, never mind the more than a year of repeated requests, the negotiations, the legal wrangling, the subpoenas, in-person visits by top counterintelligence and FBI officials, and the fact that agents still found at least 100 records with classified markings, along with thousands of other government documents that they were told were not there. And never mind, by the way, that Vice President Mike Pence got treated the exact same way that Biden did. Look, I'm not looking to relitigate all of that. Grassley writing to Wray, quote, you failed in these fundamental duties as director for the good of the country. It's time for you and your deputy to move on to the next chapter in your lives. I therefore must express my vote of no confidence in your continued leadership of the FBI. So now he gets his wish. But Senator Grassley is, of course, ignoring most of what the FBI does every day and the enormous successes they have had in cases that maybe didn't get the same amount of headlines as a Trump or a Clinton. Grassley's main complaint is that sort of tired refrain about how this FBI is politicized and weaponized against Republicans, even though Director Wray is a lifelong Republican appointed by Trump. We've shown on this program many times that this Justice Department has investigated and or prosecuted more high-profile Democrats than Republicans since President Biden took office. The most recent being Democratic Oakland, California Mayor Sheng Tao, who has claimed it's political. New York City Mayor Eric Adams, who has claimed it's political. Former Democratic Senator Bob Menendez, who claimed it's political. Texas Democratic Representative Henry Cuellar, who's claimed it's political. Representative Cori Bush of Missouri, who claimed it's political. Former Congressman T.J. Cox, who claims it's political. I mean, the list goes on and on of Democrats complaining that the investigation or prosecution of them by this DOJ was political. But the noise and whining from both sides largely ignores the terrific work the FBI does every day, like finding missing kids. 2,400 children located last year. Just a year ago, taking down a massive international pedophile ring, the result of a years-long investigation during which 2 FBI agents were killed in the line of duty. And even more recently, even in just the past 2 months, agents arrested a guy they say was plotting to blow up the New York Stock Exchange, and the arrest of a guy who planned to fly a drone packed with explosives into part of Nashville's power grid. And leading up to the election, the FBI foiled a plot by an Afghan national to target a large crowd on Election Day in a planned terror attack. Again, this is all within the past 2 months. Major attacks, people who wanted to maim, hurt, kill Americans. In September, they hunted down an ISIS supporter planning to carry out a mass shooting at a Jewish community center in Brooklyn. Guy was trying to cross the border from Canada into the U.S. when he was stopped. This in addition to doing the day-to-day work of taking illegal guns and drugs, including fentanyl, off the streets, fighting Chinese criminals who want to partner with Mexican drug cartels, rescuing sex trafficking victims, and taking on fake crypto scams. We don't hear that much about the FBI's successes. The media glosses over them. So they become an easy punching bag for politicians who end up on the wrong side of the law. But these are the good guys, the ones that take the bullets to rescue children from perverts. Do they deserve certain criticism for mistakes made? Absolutely. At times for not following protocol? Definitely. But on the whole, they are doing terrific and hard work. It is too easy to try to scapegoat them with little more than omitted facts and conspiracy theories. Now, it's true. I will admit, I do tend to defend law enforcement against unfounded allegations of wrongdoing. So it's fair to look at my comments within that context. But these really are the good guys. Like all of law enforcement, there are going to be some bad apples. But Director Chris Wray, in particular, wasn't one of them. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.